Oh my god, there's a dead bird. It's one of those days. I have literally dropped everything. There was another person in the barn when I went in, so I couldn't film like unblanketing or tacking them, but it's the same as last time.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
So, today, I have two topics that have been on my mind. I want to talk about the EHV1, equine herpes virus, and the fact that it's shutting down like the world. It feels like COVID but for horses. And number two, I want to talk to you guys about my sponsors. On today's topics, I'm starting off, I guess, maybe my take is controversial, maybe it's not. I mean, it probably is. I related it to COVID, so of course we're already starting it off controversial. So EHV, I heard about it and I saw one post, and then the next day I saw another post, and then the next day I saw 20 posts, and it's been building, kind of like COVID. I originally saw a post from Elva May Steinmetz. I saw a post that she said, we're packing up, people were scratching by the boatloads, like it sucks to leave our entry fee money, but like we gotta do it for our horses' safety. And I'm thinking, okay, probably shitty ground, because that's been a huge thing within the American rodeo industry is crappy ground. And I was like, okay, weird, whatever. And then I saw something that the BFA posted, so the Barrel Horse Fraternity of America or whatever. They basically posted like, we're canceling the rest of our show, blah, 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 blah. And then I saw EHV1. I was like, okay, pretty weird. And now I've seen more and more posts. Now people are like, oh my God, are they going to cancel the NFR? No, they're not going to cancel the NFR. They have millions of dollars already put into the NFR. They are going to be making millions. It's too late. They will figure something out. They won't cancel it. It'll be like COVID, once again, but for horses. My biggest thing is like, I think it's super huge right now down in Texas and in those surrounding areas. Up here in Canada, as of 6 hours ago, I think, it's about 3 o'clock on Thursday-ish. About, as of 6 hours ago, I think there's only still been one confirmed case of EHV1 in Red Deer, Alberta. It's like the other side of the world. We're in Ontario. There's nothing. Every single year, something goes around. Every single year, it's dangerous and fatal to foals, to sick horses, and to elderly horses, kind of like COVID. But this year, with this, I guess I have seen a lot more horses who are healthy, running age. I have seen a lot more of them get sick. So now it begs the question, what are we doing here? You know? Jack, stop. He's moody today. My big thing is like, I guess it's a 5-parter, it feels like. Number one, should these big shows be getting canceled, or should the biosecurity measures be heightened, and should liability be heightened on people who choose to show up to places that are densely populated and they know their horse is sick? Should simple places like your local jackpot all the way up to the BFA or whatever take Coggins? I don't even know. They probably do require Coggins and health records. Your horse is vaccinated if you can. Take care of them, keep them in good health. But then it comes around to the point where it's like, okay, I want to go to a small jackpot on Saturday with both the boys. I want to rope off Jack. They've put out their rules, and it's the same as everything, just on a big yellow square on your screen. It's don't share buckets, don't let horses nuzzle noses, don't come if your horse is coughing or sneezing, don't come if your horse is sick, don't go near other people's horses, don't be sharing stuff. It's the same rules even when all of this isn't going blown up. 1, 2, ooh. So then it comes to me as a boarder where I guess I'm just ranting at this point when it comes to me personally. I have talked to the barn manager. She's going to talk to the property owner. I've talked to my own people. And I've kind of been like, what's the risk? Like, are we blowing this up or are we not? Like, what's going on? I have a feeling that the manager and the property owner aren't going to want me to leave the property. And I'm also here like, yeah, I take the proper precautions. I wipe down the area with a special disinfectant. I make sure the boys are glued to each other's side or very isolated. I don't share my buckets with people. I don't share tack. So I'm not like going up to people, you know, like if I see my friends and I know that they're safe and I know that they're not dumb, yeah, I'm gonna go and talk to them and hang out. So my big thing is, I feel like I've said that a lot. I'm a repeater. Whoopsies. My big thing is, should we actually be terrified of this? Or should we just be like getting the people in trouble who need to be in trouble? Like, should we be cautious and optimistic that it doesn't come to Ontario, that one case in Alberta doesn't spread, blah, 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 and people just go on and live their lives? Or are we going to lock everything down, not let anything happen, and live in fear? Because I don't know. But as being a boarder and trailering off property more for training or jackpots or competitions, I always hear, oh, this is going around. Oh, this is going around. It's like every day there's something new going around. So what's the new biggie in this? Strangles is just as bad, right? Like, I am genuinely asking to be educated here because I don't understand. And I don't feel personally like it's a big deal. Obviously, I'm not going to go out there and be dangerous and be dumb and not follow the proper precautions that I set for my horses and myself regardless. But am I going to let this stop me from training? Am I going to let this stop me from trailering off property? Jack, I hear something. I'm not going crazy. I am a little fire-breathing dragon. I don't need a mare. I have Jack. No, we're not a good boy today. Today we're mad. We're angry at the world. Oh, we're already picking up our bit. Whoopsies. Come on, Jack. All the way. All the way. Good boy. Good boy. Not going to be very many pretty stops in the arena, because if you didn't see my first video, this arena's a little bit scary. We found hey, where are you going? We found a 4-inch, I think it was like probably half-inch wide, 4-inch long, like bolt. Welcome to my arena, where we find 5-inch, 4-inch bolts in the sand for like a truss. That wasn't very nice. Finding that. Oh, hi. You never used to do that. So Jack and I are going to go over my sponsors, the very lovely people in my life, in my team, who have helped me financially or with stuff. We're gonna talk about some people who aren't like on paper sponsors, but they have been huge support systems, amazing businesses. So we're going to start off with one lady who isn't necessarily an on-paper sponsor for me, but she's given me a lot of her products to test, try, post about. I used to rope with her back when I took roping lessons. I really should take some more. And she is a huge support of women's rodeo events. So if you look in the background of like huge barrel races and ropings and stuff like that, but for women, you'll see the logo. It's a cattle tag with 100 and like an upside down sideways K, 100K equine. Robin is a sweet, sweet lady. She is very kind. She's willing to help anyone and everyone who needs help. They sell everything from custom made saddles to saddle pads, tie down straps, boots, rope bags, gloves. They have apparel. They're even selling these really awesome hay nets that come, or sorry, you have to buy them separately or together. It's a package deal, I think. Once again, don't quote me. It's a metal rack, a square, has a bunch of prongs in it, and you can hang it over something to make hay bag filling easier, less wasteful, and less time consuming. Better for small squares and better for small squares. So her link I will add down below in the description of the video. But if you're too lazy to go down there, because I know I am, all you have to do is type in 100K equine to your search engine of choice. Not to mention, she is Canadian owned business, a woman owned business, and she's just genuinely someone who is very active within the local Ontario community. If you follow me on TikTok, you will see that I made a couple of like what to get the breakaway roper in your life for Christmas, or what to get the barrel racer in your life for Christmas, but like smaller scale things, not unrealistic. And on both lists, 100K was mentioned. Next, I mean, they're all my favorites, so I'm all gonna say another one of my favorites, Madeline from Balance Bay Nutrition. Madeline and I have a backstory. We have a backstory that like was way before Balance Bay became a thing. She used to work at one of the barns that I had boarded my mare June at. She's so intelligent and so intelligent. What she does is she comes, or it's virtually. I did my last session with Max virtually, but I did an in-person with Jack. She's been my sponsor for 2 years now, and basically she comes, she gets their measurements, their height, their weight approximately if you don't have a horse-sized scale, which the farm does. She analyzes their diet. She sees where they are, like how much work do they do, what do they eat, what are they most on, all of those fun questions. She analyzes their diet. She finds out what they're missing, what they have too much of, and she helps you balance out the diet while making affordable and better decisions when it comes to supplements and grain. She can come and take a hay analysis to see how your hay is doing. You can find Madeline on Facebook and Instagram. She also has a website, all under Balance Bay Nutrition. If you're in the Ontario area, basically anywhere in Ontario, she does a bunch of traveling. If you want your horses to be performing their best, looking their best, and feeling their best, get their diet. Obviously, we're working with athletes here, or even if you're not working with an athlete, if you're working with your horse that just likes to graze all day, but you feel like something is off, the best thing you can do is get the diet analyzed. It's cold, so I'm tripping over my words. When I originally got the sponsorship back in 2024, she said, look, let's do Jack. And I said, why not Max? Like, he's the barrel horse. She's like, no, Jack. So we did Jack. Jack was very hot-headed. Like, I don't know if some of you guys have seen Jack in person, all that fun stuff. Very hot-headed. Jumped the barrier, couldn't stand in the box. He was a handful. It was kind of embarrassing. As soon as we changed his diet, he calmed down a lot better. He even if he gets fat, he still stays very muscly. His mind is more sharp. He looks better coat-wise. The diet is so impactful for these horses. Another business that I want to mention is Itty-Bitty Embroidery. Oh, my horse is being weird. Itty-Bitty Embroidery. She did my rodeo shirt this year, my red one. It was fire, okay? That shirt was probably the coolest shirt I've ever had in my whole life. I loved it. It's going to be time soon where I'm going to be calling Sherry up and being like, hey, what are we doing this year? If you need anything embroidered at all, her prices are fair. Her turnaround time is crazy fast, unlike my horse. And she is sweet. She'll work with you to make sure your design is exactly what you want when it comes to the colors, the size, the shapes, where you want it, all of that fun stuff. My next couple sponsors are family and such. They are the most important to me because it's family. First off, Sovereign Fusion. If you can't tell the relationship status there, Sovereign is my dad, Tom Sovereign. Not to be confused with my boyfriend, Tom Ebden. Yeah, I really hit the ball out of the park with that one. Sovereign Fusion is a fabricating and welding business that services the GTA and beyond, mainly focusing on like bigger things such as quarries and slurry lines, rock pits. Sovereign Fusion is, at the end of the day, my biggest sponsor because it is my dad. So eternally grateful to Sovereign Fusion for the amount of miles they've let me drive. And my Inglewood Pumps. You got no water, your pressure tank is screwed, maybe it's a little bit rusty, maybe your UV light is flashing. If something is wrong with your water system that is outside of basic plumbing, call Inglewood Pumps. You can find them online. Pretty basic. They don't really have any social media, as most of these more blue-collar companies don't have social media. But they can come. They are fast. They will change your pump. They will look over your system. And they will make sure that you have water to the best of their abilities. The amount of moral support that they give me is out of this world. Next on our list is Original E Creations. This is my aunt, so my dad's sister. Her name is Beth or Elizabeth, so that's where Original E Creations comes from. She has this beautiful sewing business, which she has grown literally from the ground up. She has made a lot more things for me, like my boot bag, or my 2 boot bags that I have, which I love. Throw my dirty boots in there, throw it directly in the wash. All my boots stay together. Nothing is sticking in weird areas. She's made a lot of different pouches for me, which I use on the daily to keep my stuff organized. I have a discount code. I'll put it like right over there. Next is Red Horse Massage Therapy. She went through and got her equine massage license. She is sweet, she is kind, she has tons of horse experience. So if you are needing your horse massaged and you are around the GTA, greater GTA area, you can find her on Instagram at Red Horse Massage or contact me and I can hook you guys up. This one is one of my favorite because of the spunk, okay? Sassy Britches Brewing. This is a individually owned brewery down in Brantford, Ontario. The owner's name is Tracy. I love Tracy. I met Tracy at Norfolk in 2024. Tracy and I have many things in common besides our dazzling personalities, our great sense of style, and our red hats. We're both amazing, driven women, and she is the light in every room. She has the biggest smile, and I don't have enough good things to say about her. Next, some of my other sponsors are the Ontario Equine Education and Employment Program. Who else do we have? I have so many amazing sponsors this year. It makes my heart flutter. One of them being Door Wizards. The biggest supporter I've had this year. my boyfriend Tom. Like I said, don't get it confused with my dad, Tom. um, no matter where Tom was, whether he was there at the race with me or he had to work, the constant support that I got from him was unlike anything I've ever received in my whole life. He would fly. He literally flew home to come watch me jackpot in Clinton last year. So I guess save one of the best for the last. Thank you, Tom, for all of your support. I want to give a huge, huge, huge shout out to all of my sponsors. If you are looking for someone to sponsor for the 2026 season and you need someone, I am here. If you have sponsored me this year, thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Jack's heart, and the bottom of Max's heart. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. It would be, but it'd be a struggle and be less enjoyable. Big, big thank yous to my family, Sovereign Fusion, and my boyfriend and his family, Inglewood Pumps. If you're looking for someone to sponsor, like I said, reach out to me. If you have sponsored me, thank you. It means the absolute world to me. Well, I didn't think he'd stay in here this long. Oh, stuck the landing! Mwah. Oh my god, he's following me. Oh my god, he's following me. What the fuck? He doesn't follow me. Hi, baby! Hi! Oh, you're following me. Go, boy. Okay, go. Hiya. You're such a goof. You're such a little goober. I love you. Bye, buddy.